Good afternoon and welcome to the Humidor Report. Justin here from Beaumont's very own Cigar Club over on Walden Road, so come by and see us. Man, we've got a lot of things to cover this week, so I am going to try and make it quick. We're going to start with the elephant in the room, which by the time this video goes up, is not going to be in the room anymore. But while it is here, we're going to take a moment to talk about all things Opus X and God of Fire. Yes, it has finally returned here to the Southeast Texas Cigar Club Humidor. And as you can see, we've got 4 different sizes of Opus X Lost City ready to go. We have the God of Fire Carlito hiding out back here behind some God of Fire Series B. Now, this just hit the table today, but again, we're filming this on, Thursday, the 18th, I believe. So these will be gone more than likely by tomorrow. And that's usually the way things go. In fact, some of the product that we actually got in today didn't even make it in here in time to get into the video. We actually finally saw some God of Fire Series Anniversario. Box of those went away earlier today. 3 boxes of Don Carlos Anniversarios. Those were a part of this pile too. They're already gone as well. But I have news saying that we do have a little bit more of that coming here within the next week or so, so keep your eyes open for that. Even if these go away, I might have a few more boxes that were back ordered that are going to be creeping in sometime soon. So stay tuned, give us a call and check in, or follow us on Facebook because we'll let you know there if and when that happens. Now, while we're on the subject of Fuente, something very unfortunate to talk about this week, a family company that has been plagued by fires, evidently, and Fuente has suffered another incredible loss. Just yesterday, from the date of filming, on Wednesday the 17th, Fuente suffered a very large barn fire at one of their facilities down in the Dominican Republic. Their warehouse number 3, it's actually separate from their actual production facilities, but it's the warehouse right next to a fire that they had, I believe it was in the last 6 to 8 months that they lost another such barn. That was 1 million, yes, 1 million pounds of tobacco that went up in flames with that aging barn. So as if some of this Fuente product was not already hard enough to get, we're liable to expect some other shortages for this and the remainder of the Fuente product in the days to come. But I do want to send our condolences out to the Fuente family. That is a huge loss for any manufacturer, even one as big and influential as the Fuentes are, but we do hope, we're glad to hear that nobody was hurt. There were no injuries, no fatalities in the fire, but we do send them our love from Southeast Texas and wish them well as they recover and get things back up a little bit more to normal. Now, moving on to another little promo that we've got running right now. Only 2 of these deals left. I don't know how well you can see the poster down here. We got all kind of stuff crowded in here today, but we do have 2 more boxes of nasty Fritas on a deal from Drew Estates, where if you buy a whole box of those Fritas, we've got some really nice ceramic ashtrays here. 2 of those deals left to go. Hadn't had a chance to talk about that, and they're going quickly, so we wanted to drop that in there for you today as well. Get those while you can. Now for the new product feature of the day, the LFD Solis. You might remember a number of years ago, La Flor Dominicana came out with the Lennox that was in these big, nice round boxes with magnetic lids and all that jazz. Well, the Lennox was actually created by Lito Gomez's oldest son, Tony. It was Tony's first blend, I do believe, and this is now being done by Lito Jr., Tony's younger brother. He wanted to do something comparable to what his brother did, yet something to show their different personalities. So Lennox, meaning the night, Solis, meaning the sun. And what we have on this one here, it is a Toro Grande. I think it's a 6.5 by 50 or 52 ring gauge on this, so it's like a little bit bigger than your normal Toro. Only size it's available in, we've got an Ecuadorian grown Habano wrapper, Ecuadorian Sumatra binder, and Dominican tobaccos in there from LFD's La Canela farm. So we just got 2 boxes of these in, brand new, so do come by and check that out, particularly if you are an LFD fan. You definitely want to see what's new, hip, and happening from those guys there. And as far as what's happening here at Cigar Club Southeast Texas, we are now about a week away. By the time you see this video, you will probably be 2 days away from our BIG Perdomo event happening here on Friday the 26th. Francis Codina, he just stopped in yesterday, so we're getting things lined up and getting ready to go for next week, or 2 days from now by the time you watch this. So Friday the 26th, we're staying open an extra hour. Rayo's Coffee is going to be on hand doing some coffee creations, their little coffee mixed drinks and stuff such as that. Those will be free all night long. Francis in the house. Great swag for that event. This cutter and lighter, if you've been in here at any point in the last month, one of us has shown you what this cutter cutter and this lighter are all about. Fantastic product, arc ignition lighter. So while you do have to recharge your ignition, I've had it for over a month. I have not recharged it yet, and it is just the most consistent, fastest, to-the-point action I think I have ever seen on a torch lighter. So that's worth the cost of admission alone right now. The big, nice, logoed, perfect cut cutter. It's got the back so you can't cut too deep. Perdomo logo on the blades. It just looks absolutely beautiful. Big, heavy, chunky thing. I'm sure you can hear that. Some really, really nice swag. They'll have the hat. We'll have ashtrays. That's all going to be available at the event. Again, that is going to be Friday the 26th, 2 days from the airing of this video. We're going to stay open until 8 p.m., so it all starts at 4. Make sure you're here. Get here early. Load up and have a good time with us, Francis Codina, and everything else we've got, all things Perdomo related that we're featuring here Friday night. So if you have not put it on your calendars, do so now, and be here from 4 to 8 on Friday the 26th for our Perdomo event here at Cigar Club Southeast Texas. Well, I know it was a lot today, but thanks for sticking with us and getting through it. We will be back with you next week with some new stuff. Father's Day not far away, so hopefully next week's video is going to be laying out what we have in store for you and your lucky fathers for his big day coming up very, very soon. That'll wrap us up for this week. We'll be back here next week, same time, and until then, I'm Justin, and we'll see you at the club.